Hey guys, it's Lamix. How are you all doing? I have big news for you. Big, exciting news. The WildStar Team have revealed a new content patch, which features a new dungeon, a new expedition, new difficulty levels for dungeons and expeditions called Prime. They're also introducing the Primal Matrix, which allows your level 50 character to keep getting stronger despite being max level, so there's further progression now. Oh, and did I mention that each class gets 2 new abilities? That's right! What's up? That's what's up! So the story is, the entity is still out there, and it's strong and badass as ever. And let's face it, Drusera, she ain't getting any stronger. So she wants us, the heroes, to unlock our Primal Matrix and to gain more power to defeat the entity. That's where me and you come in, and even Jojo down the street. Alright, so the Primal Matrix is this big grid thingy with all these different nodes. Now you need Primal Essence to unlock these nodes. Now you get Primal Essence from different types of content, from PvP, PvE, all kinds of things. So then you use the Primal Essence to unlock these nodes. Now each node will give you like this much crit or that much multi-hit. So you'll gain stats and power upgrades. However, when you reach certain points, you get new class abilities, you get new amp points and new ability points to become even stronger. So the more you put into this Primal Matrix, obviously the stronger your character is going to be. So a brand new level 50 who hasn't done any of this is going to be much weaker than a person who's started unlocking these things. So I'm really excited for this because it means progression past level 50, like there's more to do, you know what I mean? Instead of making a million ults and skateboarding around capital cities all day, players will have incentive to get on their main characters and start doing content. And because to get the Primal Essence you've got to go into dungeons, PvP and all these places, I'm sure that dungeons and PvP and all that will be more populated. But we'll see how all of that pans out. Pans. I like pans. So the next thing is Prime difficulty scaling. So the people who play WildStar, you know that veteran dungeons were already kind of hard as hell. That thing pushed me into the floor. But now the veteran difficulty has been renamed to Prime 0. And when you've completed that, you can move on to Prime 1, then Prime 2, then Prime 3, all the way up to Prime 10. And obviously each level you do will be more difficult, but it will have better rewards. And what's really exciting about these Prime levels is it gives dungeons and expeditions long-term relevance. Because previously, if you were doing the max level dungeons or expeditions and you already had that gear, you had better gear than what that dungeon could provide you or expedition, there's no more point in doing it. So therefore, dungeons get less populated and it's a little bit harder to find a dungeon or whatever. But now because the Prime levels keep getting harder and the rewards get better, then even when you're a raider, when it's not raiding time, you can still do a Prime dungeon and still get good gear. Or let's say you just never had the time to do a raid, now you have an alternative, like you have these Prime levels, so you have challenging content with good rewards, but it will just take you less time than doing like a raid. The WildStar team also mentioned that all normal dungeons that are pre-level 50, so pre-max level, whoever is the lowest level in that group, everyone gets scaled to that level. Also, all the monsters in the dungeon get scaled down to that lowest level. They also said that there are scaling items to be gained from these, so even if you're a high level character who's been scaled down, you still have beneficial loot to gain, so this gives more incentive to populate the lower level dungeons, and to help out low level people, friends and guildies. Now did I mention there was a new dungeon and a new expedition? So the new dungeon is called Cold Blood Citadel, so that should be cool and exciting, a breath of fresh air. And the new expedition is called Evil from the Ether, because sometimes in the ether there's a little bit of evil. Gotcha. So I've kind of just given you a taste of what there is, but I'm going to give you a link in the description to a live stream that the WildStar team have done, where they go further in depth than this, so if you want more details you can check that out. I'm also going to link the article in the description, and they also said there are more live streams to come before this update comes out, which are going to go into even more detail than the detail they showed in the first live stream, so if you're interested in all that, then check them out. Oh, and if you've never played WildStar before, I'd really encourage you to give it a shot. I've played a lot of MMOs, and this one is really solid. You've got your healer, you've got your DPS and tank. There's a lot of cool content. The PvP is the best in my opinion. It's the best PvP in any MMO I've played. So if you're into that, come and check it out. It's honestly like a really underrated game, but hey, don't listen to people, you come give it a try. Give it a proper try, you know, try out the PvP, try out the dungeons, try out the housing, try everything that makes WildStar WildStar. And if you're not happy with your purchase, then you get a nice refund of $0.00 because the game is free. Like, you got nothing to lose. Like, just try it, you know what I'm saying? So thanks for watching, guys. Check out the links in the description section. My name is Lamix, aka Lamix. Go to the kitchen and make yourself a cup of tea. Buy yourself a pillow and see what it could be. Alright, I have to go. I gotta go. Goodbye. See ya.